Hello boys and girls, Miss Fernanda here. I'm going to explain this worksheet that I sent last week. It's mainly a review of last year's content. The first part is first conditional. The function of the first conditional is to talk about possible future events and their results. Okay, this is the structure: if, past, present simple, past, will, and the verb. For example, if you don't hurry to work, you will be late to work. Another example is, if win the lottery, I will buy a new house. And here you have some exercises. If, remember present simple, future will. If I go out tonight, I will go to the cinema. Okay? Notice the negatives. Okay? If we don't see each other. Okay? Remember that, for example, here in activity 7, remember that with third person singular, in this case whether, it will be, the subject would be it. You have to use does, the auxiliary does. Okay, in this case it would be, if the weather doesn't improve, okay, we will not have a picnic. Okay, continue with relative pronouns. What is the function? A relative pronoun is it's a word that is used to refer to nouns already mentioned, whether they are people, places, things, animals, or ideas. And these relative pronouns can join two sentences. For example, here you have all relative pronouns. Okay, who, you can also notice that these words, we also use them in questions, but in this case we're not using them in questions, we are using them as pronouns, okay, that relates sentences. Who in this case refers only to people. Okay, this is an example. The musician who wrote this song is French. Okay, this who talks about the musician, okay, that wrote the song. Whom relates to people as objects. I know the boy whom sits next to you. Which relates animals and objects. This is the cake which Mary made. Why refers to reason. Do you know the reason why the market is closed today? When refers to time. The day when the concert takes place is Saturday. Where refers to places. This is the house where my son was born. Whose refers to possession. The boy whose phone rang should stand up. That helps us when we don't know which other to use, because it replaces the relative pronoun when we refer to people, animal, or things. 12 September is the date that I was born. And we can also say that it replaced the relative pronoun who, because we can also say the musician that wrote this song is French. We can also replace which. This is the cake that Mary made. Okay? We can use that, replacing who and which. Only those. Here we have some exercise. We have to notice first the subject of the sentence. Okay? I talked to the girl. Car had broken down in front of the shop. In this case, the subject is not the girl, it's the car. Okay? In this case, we're talking about the girl's car. So it's a possession. We use whose. I talked to the girl whose car had broken down in front of the shop. Okay? Mr. Richards is a taxi driver, lives on the corner. The subject on this sentence is Mr. Richards, so we use the relative pronoun who. Okay? I live in a house in Norwich. I live in a house in Norwich. In this case, our subject is the house. It's a thing. Okay? So we use which. Even though here we're talking about a place. The subject in this sentence is the house. Number 4. This is the girl comes from Spain. The subject here is the girl. Okay? Try to do it on your own and send it back to me tomorrow, and I'll be giving you my comments from 7 p.m. on. Okay? That's Peter, the boy. Again, we're talking about a person. Thank you very much for your email. Email is our subject, is a thing. The man, father is a professor. Here we're talking about the father, the man's father, possession. Okay? The children, people. Okay? The car, driver is a young man. We're talking about the driver's car, also possession. Okay? The what did you do with the money? Money is our subject. Money, the thing. Okay? With passive voice. Passive voice, we have a routine. Passive voice in previous years. So you have to try to remember. Okay? Passive voice is used to show interest in the person or object that experiences an action, rather than the person or object that performs the action. In other words, the most important thing or person becomes the subject of the sentence. We emphasize the people or the person or thing that receives the action, rather than the people or thing that does the action. Okay? This is the structure. Subject, the finite form of the verb to be plus past participle. This is an active sentence. Okay? Subject, verb, and object. He opened the door. Okay? This is an active sentence. And we have to change this sentence from active to passive voice. So now we care about the object. The object becomes the subject of our sentence. Opens is still a verb, but with the verb to be and the past participle. The door is opened. By who? The subject now becomes the agent or the person that does the action, but we leave it at the end of the sentence. We can also omit it if we don't know who does this action. Okay, so this is our passive sentence. The door is opened by him. Here we have how it changes in all the tenses. Okay, this is our passive voice tenses change chart. Okay, in present simple, this is the active sentence and this is the passive sentence. In present continuous, in past simple, past continuous, present perfect, past perfect, future simple, future with the ing, modal, using modals, and using modal perfect. Okay, with that you have to complete this sentence. You have to change these sentences from active to passive voice. First, you have to identify the verb tense in the sentence. John collects money. This sentence is in present simple. Okay, present simple. John collects money. So money is collected by John. Okay. Anna opened the window. This sentence is in past simple. Okay, past simple. Go to your chart again and find past simple. Okay, past simple. This is how you change with past simple. You have to use the verb to be in past. Anna opened the window. The window was opened by Anna. Number 3, we have done our homework. This sentence is in present perfect. Present perfect. Go back to your chart and look at how you change it from active to passive in present perfect. Number 4, I will ask a question. Future will. Future will. Go back to your chart and look how you change it from active to passive using will. He can cut out the picture. Modal. Using can. Okay. Number 6, the sheep ate a lot. This is past simple. Past simple. Number 7, we do not clean our rooms. This is present perfect. Number 8, William will not repair the car. Future will in negative. Number 9, Kevin asked Dennis a question. Past simple. Number 10, the teacher told us a joke. Past simple. And please, if you have any question, you can leave your comments at the end of this video, or you can send me an email with your worksheet at my personal email account. Okay, I will be responding to your emails on Wednesday from 7 p.m. Okay, and please take care and be safe. Kind regards to all of you.